Imagine you're the leader of a team that has been working tirelessly on an important project. The deadline is fast approaching and the pressure is mounting. Tensions are high and stress levels are off the charts. You notice one of your team members, Sarah, visibly frustrated. She hasn't said much during the last few meetings, and her usual enthusiasm is gone. As the leader, you could push through the project without addressing the issue, assuming that everyone is too busy to engage emotionally. Or you could take a moment to assess the situation, connect with Sarah, and understand what's going on beneath the surface. You decide to step in. Hey Sarah, you seem a bit stressed lately. Is everything okay? How are you feeling about the project? You approach her with genuine empathy, making sure she knows you're not just focused on the work, but also on her well-being. Sarah opens up. She's overwhelmed by the increasing workload and feels that her concerns have been overlooked. By acknowledging her emotions and providing a safe space for her to express herself, you not only help her feel understood, but also address a potential roadblock before it escalates. This is emotional intelligence, EQ, in action. Understanding and managing emotions, both your own and others, to improve decision-making, leadership, teamwork, and communication. Applying EQ effectively can transform challenging situations into opportunities for growth and connection. In this episode, we will explore how to apply emotional intelligence, EQ, in everyday life, from leadership and conflict resolution to navigating difficult conversations and decisions. Integrating EQ into leadership, teamwork, and conflict resolution. Emotional intelligence is critical when it comes to leadership and teamwork. As a leader or team member, being able to manage emotions and use them constructively can make the difference between a high-performing team and one that struggles to reach its goals. Integrating EQ into leadership, teamwork, and conflict resolution not only improves productivity, but also fosters a supportive, respectful environment. 1. EQ in leadership. The power of self-regulation and empathy. Effective leadership requires a deep understanding of both your own emotions and the emotions of others. Self-regulation allows leaders to stay calm under pressure, make well-considered decisions, and maintain a positive environment even in times of stress. When a leader demonstrates self-control and emotional stability, they set a tone of professionalism and composure for the team. For instance, think about a time when a crisis arose in the workplace. A major project went off course, or a crucial meeting didn't go as planned. If the leader reacts with anger, frustration, or panic, it can create a ripple effect throughout the team, leading to confusion, disengagement, and even further mistakes. On the other hand, a leader with high emotional intelligence would respond with calm, using their emotional regulation to think through the situation logically. They might say, "I understand this situation is stressful, but we're a team, and together we'll find a solution." Moreover, empathy is a key component of EQ in leadership. Empathetic leaders take the time to understand the emotions and perspectives of their team members. By recognizing when someone is struggling, empathizing with their situation, and providing support, the leader fosters trust and loyalty. This allows for more effective communication and a more cohesive team. For instance, a leader might say, "I see that you're overwhelmed by your workload. Is there anything I can do to help you prioritize or delegate tasks?" In this way, EQ helps leaders not only manage their emotions, but also guide their teams with understanding and support, ultimately creating a more collaborative and successful work environment. 2. Teamwork and emotional intelligence. Collaboration and cohesion. In any collaborative setting, whether it's a work team, sports team, or community group, emotional intelligence plays a vital role in ensuring smooth interactions and effective cooperation. A team with high EQ is one that communicates openly, resolves conflicts constructively, and works toward shared goals with mutual respect. For instance, suppose you're working in a project team with a tight deadline, and there's a disagreement about the direction of the work. The team could easily fall into unproductive arguments or blame games. However, when team members apply emotional intelligence, they are better equipped to handle the conflict in a positive way. Instead of allowing emotions like frustration or resentment to dictate the interaction, emotionally intelligent team members are able to remain calm and focus on finding solutions. For instance, Suppose one team member feels that their ideas aren't being heard. Instead of letting this frustration escalate, they could use emotional intelligence to approach the situation calmly and express their feelings constructively, saying, "I feel like my ideas haven't been fully considered. I would appreciate the chance to explain my perspective so we can find a compromise." On the flip side, a team leader with high emotional intelligence could recognize that a member is feeling left out and step in to mediate, ensuring that everyone's voice is heard and respected. By encouraging empathy and understanding among team members, EQ can turn conflicts into opportunities for growth and innovation. Using emotional intelligence to handle difficult conversations and decisions. Difficult conversations and decisions are inevitable in both personal and professional life. Whether it's providing feedback, addressing a sensitive issue, or making a tough call, emotional intelligence is crucial in navigating these challenges. 1. Navigating tough conversations with EQ. Difficult conversations can often evoke strong emotions, and how you handle them can significantly impact the outcome. A key skill in these situations is being able to manage your own emotions while also understanding and validating the emotions of the other person. For instance, suppose you need to provide constructive feedback to an employee who has been underperforming. Instead of focusing solely on the mistakes they've made, you approach the conversation with empathy. You might start by acknowledging their efforts. "I can see that you've been working hard, but I've noticed a few areas where we can improve. Let's discuss what might be causing some of these challenges." By framing the conversation this way, you maintain a positive, solution-oriented tone, showing that you're interested in helping the individual grow, rather than just pointing out their flaws. This empathetic approach helps to preserve the other person's self-esteem and encourages them to take responsibility for their actions, ultimately fostering personal and professional growth. 2. Making difficult decisions with EQ. Emotional intelligence is also invaluable when it comes to making tough decisions. When faced with a high-stakes decision, it's easy to be swayed by emotions. Fear of failure, pressure to please others, or anxiety about potential outcomes. However, an emotionally intelligent individual can step back and consider the situation more objectively. Suppose you're faced with a decision that will affect your team's future. Perhaps you need to cut costs and let go of an employee. The decision weighs heavily on you, but instead of rushing to a conclusion, you apply emotional intelligence. By taking the time to reflect on the emotional impact the decision will have on the affected individual and the team. You also consider how your decision aligns with your values and goals, ensuring that the outcome is both rational and compassionate. An emotionally intelligent approach allows you to navigate difficult decisions with clarity and confidence, ensuring that you make choices that are not only strategically sound but also considerate of others' feelings and well-being. Making EQ a lifelong habit for sustained growth and success. Developing emotional intelligence is a lifelong process, and applying it effectively can lead to sustained growth and success in all areas of life. Just like any skill, emotional intelligence requires regular practice and self-awareness. 1. Continuous self-reflection and improvement. One of the most powerful ways to cultivate emotional intelligence is through continuous self-reflection. By regularly evaluating your emotional responses to different situations, you can identify areas for growth and improvement. For instance, after a difficult conversation or decision, ask yourself how you handled the situation. Did you manage your emotions well? Did you listen actively and empathize with others? How could you improve next time? This process of self-reflection allows you to learn from your experiences and apply those lessons to future situations, helping you become more emotionally intelligent over time. 2. Practicing empathy in everyday interactions. Another way to integrate EQ into your daily life is by practicing empathy in everyday interactions. Take time to connect with others, understand their perspectives, and be present in the moment. Whether it's a conversation with a friend, a team meeting, or a difficult conversation, approach each situation with curiosity and an open mind. For example, next time you're having a conversation with someone, try to actively listen without interrupting or jumping to conclusions. Pay attention to their body language and tone, and ask questions to gain a deeper understanding of their emotions and perspective. By consistently practicing empathy, you can strengthen your relationships and become more emotionally intelligent. 3. seeking feedback and learning from others. Finally, make emotional intelligence a lifelong habit by seeking feedback from others. Ask trusted friends, family members, or colleagues for their perspectives on your emotional responses and communication style. This external feedback can provide valuable insights into areas where you can improve and grow. In conclusion, applying emotional intelligence in everyday life is not only about enhancing your leadership, teamwork, and decision-making skills. It's about improving the quality of your relationships and creating a more emotionally aware, balanced, and successful life. By integrating EQ into your daily interactions and making it a lifelong habit, you can navigate difficult situations with ease, build stronger connections, and foster a deeper sense of empathy and understanding in both your personal and professional life.